Good day, everyone. How are you? This is our daily devotion. What will you do? Numbers 14:13 to 23. Murmuring is an outward sign of unbelief, and it will keep you living in defeat. Just as murmuring led the Israelites further into rebellion against God, it will lead you into rebellion and disobedience. When Satan tempts you to murmur about your circumstances, recognize it as one of his strategies to defeat you, and instead of murmuring, begin to praise and thank God for his faithfulness toward you. Release your faith and trust God to meet your need. Because of their unbelief, the Israelites rebelled and disobeyed God when they first came to the border of their promised land. They refused to hear the voice of God. They rejected His word. They refused to act in faith on what He had promised. They refused to obey. God had told them to go and take possession of the land, but instead of going forward, they rebelled and turned back. They said, "Wouldn't it be better for us to go back to Egypt?" And they said to each other, "We should choose a leader and go back to Egypt." Numbers 14:3-4. Not only did they refuse to hear the voice of God, they rejected Him as their leader. God sent the pre-incarnate Son of God to go before them to lead, instruct, and guide them. As long as they were obedient to Him, God promised to give them victory over their enemies. They refused to follow God and obey Him, however, and choose instead to follow their self-will. They forfeited their inheritance and were defeated. Poised at the threshold of a new year, a new millennium, what will you do? Make this declaration now. I will hear God's voice. I will receive His word, and I will act in faith upon what God has promised and obey. God bless you, beloved. Goodbye and shalom.